low moonlight, a road that never ends. A couple bottles in the back, 250 on the dash, wind blowing hard, singing my song. Give me a kiss, let me leave, I'll be alright. Give me a crash, I wanna go fast, just wanna go fast. Let me go, let me go. I don't wanna hurt you no more. Let me go, let me go. Sang light into the skies with wings of gold and fire in my eyes. I stood beside the throne so high. Now I fall through a burning sky. I reached too far, I broke the flame. Now even angels curse my name. The choir's gone, the stars are dim, and heaven closed its gates on him. Father, I am sorry, I flew too close. Shows pride and pain when I needed you most. I wear these ashes where light used to be, and hell don't hurt like missing thee. I never meant to lose your grace, but even fire below, it sings my sin. I see your face in what I've been. The fallen cry, but not like me. I still remember divinity. I'd trade the power, trade the flame, to just be known by your name. The silence stings more than the fire, a crown of shame, a heart grown tired. Father, I am sorry, I broke the light, I chose the storm, I turned from right. I hear no choir, just hollow screams. smoke and dust, a blade of fire, a soul of rust. The demons call, but I don't speak. Your voice is all I ever seek. If there's a path back to your gate, I'd walk it slow beneath this weight. One final word, one final plea. Don't forget what I used to be. Father, I am sorry, I've paid the cost in every mile and all I lost. If you still hear this broken tone, know your child rides alone. I never meant to lose your grace, but even angels lose their place. You were the fire in my winter bones, the hush that turned my house to stone. You laid your head upon my chest and stole the place where Mama rests. You bloomed inside me like perfume that lingers long in empty rooms. I wore your name like wedding lace. Now I just wear your ghosted face. You're the thorn in every prayer I speak, the flood that drowns the river's creek. You turned my road into the sea and left the storm to carry me. I call your name in midnight's hush, but all I hear is wind and dust. You changed my path with siren waves and dragged me down to deeper graves. The stars fell off your velvet skin, each petal lost a dying hymn. You were the cradle of my song, the arms that held me all night long. Now every echo that I chase just leads me to your empty place. You're the shadow on my altar flame, the ache that never learned my name. You kissed me once, then turned to mist, a lie I swore was heaven's twist. I reach for you through thorn and rain, but all I find is ghost in grain. where poplars sway. Your breath still chills the break of day. You showed your skin like sacred wine, then vanished past the edge of time. The desert holds your fate in shape, a beauty born too wild to tame. You couldn't kill the fate that came, so now I curse it with your name. You're the wound that never learned to heal, the silence carved in spinning wheels. You left me here with blood and blame, a soul too lost to stake a claim. I howl your name through dirt and flame, and damn the stars that lit your name. I lit a match in the pouring rain, tried to warm the edge of pain, but the light just flickered, then disappeared, like every truth I once held dear. I prayed to gods that never spoke, choked on the words faith finally broke. Hope rode off and left me bare, with nothing but the cold night air. So let the darkness in, let it take my name. I'm tired of losing this holy game. No saints came down, no voice from above, just silence where there once was love. So if I fall for good, like the devil said I would. To dream in gold and blue, now all I see is shades of truth, the kind that cuts and leaves a mark, turns a soul to smoke and bark. I built my life on second chances, burned them down with wild romances. Now the only thing that feels like home is the sound of dying alone. So let the darkness in, let it take my name. I'm tired of losing this holy game. No saints came down, no voice from above, just silence where there once was love. So if I fall for good, like the devil said I would. The fire's low, the bottle's dry, and I don't bother asking why. The road ahead's as black as pitch, and I don't care which end is which. I gave my heart, I gave my fight, now I just give in to the night. There ain't no grace for a man like me, just the dark and what will be. Darkness in, let it flood my veins.
walls are all cracked, the house is burnt down, and I hear them laughing. They're laughing so loud, and the angels are weeping as I walk down the hall. The eyes of my children, they watch from the wall. It's time to atone for the deeds that you've done, and your day of reckoning, son, it has come. You'll see their faces when you close your eyes. You'll hear their voices when you lay down and die. And the angel of death will hold you tight. You'll see their faces when you lay down and die. The angel of death is circling the bed. I hear him coming, and I'm full of dread. He keeps laughing and pointing his bony white hand. He's coming to get me and take me to the promised land. You'll see their faces when you close your eyes. You'll hear their voices when you lay down and die. And the angel of death will hold you tight. You'll see their faces when you lay down and die. So I got my shotgun and I loaded it up, and I walked in the room and I called his bluff. I put the barrel on his chest. I said, I bet you know what comes next. And I close my eyes and I pull the trigger, but now his blood is running down my finger.
I carved my words in plastered stone on a wall where no light shone. In the hollow of a broken room where silence howled like a tomb. No bull, no lion, no eagle's cry could lift me up or testify. Not Luke, not Mark, not John could say these verses born inside a grave. They're songs of thirst, they're songs of ash, of hunger deep and dreams gone smashed. No time, no name, no holy flame, just echoes clawing through the shame. I wrote them down with bleeding nails, where hope runs dry and mercy fails. My angel's nail was worn to bone. I let it grow gone. Or maybe I just lost the feel of what was once divine and real. The rain was falling far away. The night refused to turn to day. My hand, it curled into a claw, too weak to grip, too numb to draw. I called for light, but none replied, just shadows where the angels died. The gospel cracked, the pages torn. I prayed to gods that weren't born. My breath was smoke, my voice was rust. I wrote in blood and broken trust. Each letter carved into the stone was proof I lived and died alone. Saving grace, just silence staring in my face. I wrote them down with bleeding nails, where hope runs dry and mercy fails. I was born where the crows don't sing, by a rusted bell and a broken wing. Mama prayed, but the devil came, carved his mark in blood and flame. The preacher cried, he's not our own. But I walk this road cold and alone, with a heart like coal and fists like stone. I made the dark my only home. I got crossroads in my veins, a soul torn up by holy chains. Good and evil both want their claim, but fire and grief feel just the same. I ride for vengeance, not for grace. A shadow wearing my own face. There's a name I whisper through clenched teeth, buried 6 feet under my grave. He took what light I had inside. Now I burn with every stride. I wear my pain like worn out leather. My sins and scars all stitched together. The Lord don't talk when the sky turns black, but the devil, he always talks bad. I got crossroads in my veins, a soul torn up by holy chains. Good and evil both want their claim, but fire and grief feel just the same. I ride for vengeance, not for grace. A shadow wearing my own face. The line is thin between wrath and right, between the bullet and the lie. I don't know if I'm cursed or free, but I know hell still rides with me. I got crossroads in my veins, baptized in blood and desert rain. I ain't the hero, I ain't the saint, just a man with a soul too dark to paint. I ride for vengeance, I bear the flame, and I'll never ride back the way I came. Carry guys where the rivers sleep. The mesa whispers secrets it won't keep. I carved your name in a dead oak skin. Now the wind won't let me forget your sin. Bury me deeper past the bone, where the lost souls sing in hollow tone. The red earth drinks what the heavens weep. Bury me deeper where the demons sleep. Trading post sells a dead man's boots. The Navajo moon reads my palm for truth. Your shadow walks where the sagebrush burns, but the grave won't speak and the worms still turn. Bury me deeper past the bone, where the lost souls sing in hollow tone. like feathers. The shaman said run. The land's got teeth, boy, and you're the one. I kiss the dirt with a Judas tongue. Now the desert hums my funeral song. Dig no cross, just a stone and a name. Let the wolf and the rain do the rest. Bury me deeper, I'm already gone.
They buried my daddy in a hole too shallow. Cross made of splinters, grave marked with sorrow. I was 10 with a knife, now I'm grown with a flame. And I still hear the whispers of the ones to blame. I don't need no preacher, I don't need no choir, just a match and a bottle and a throat full of fire. This is my black dirt gospel, my sermon of pain. I'll baptize the wicked in a flood of disdain. No forgiveness, no light, just the weight of the sin. I'm the son of the silent, and I'm coming for them. With the crows, I sleep with the snakes. Oh, got a heart full of gravel and a soul at age. Oh, they thought time would bury what they did that night. Oh, but I'm the storm they fed and I'm ready to bite. Oh, I ain't looking for peace, I ain't making no deals. I'll grind their bones under rusted wheels. I'll sing my father's name through the smoke and the screams, and I'll paint the sky red with the death of their dreams. One for the blood, one for the shame, one for the fire that carries his name, one for the grave they dug too thin, one for for the vengeance I wear like skin. This is my black dirt gospel, my sermon of pain. I'll baptize the wicked in a flood of disdain. No forgiveness, no light, just the weight of the sin. I'm the son of the silence, and I'm coming for them. So light your last candle, say your last prayer. The boy you buried is already there. Well, I woke up on the battlefield of Armageddon, flipped the switch and got my mind to reckon. I looked above and the whole sky was black, but that ain't all, there was angels in the sky. Now I don't wanna get all biblical on y'all, but when they start drawing lines in the sand, you gotta pick a side. I was standing in the middle of a fight between angels. I was standing in the middle of a fight between angels. Well, I opened up my mouth and what came out, it was a shout. Brother, let me tell you something you should not go without. I had to learn the hard way, and this way is better. Cause when the time comes, we're all angels in the sky. Now I don't wanna get all spiritual on y'all, but when they start drawing lines in the sand, you gotta pick a side. I was standing in the middle of a fight between angels. I was standing in the middle of a fight between angels. Well, the gate's got teeth and the lock's got claws, but I ain't kneeling for no ghost no more. Where's the jailer, drunk or dead? I'll spit in the keyhole, screaming to the lead. Show me them blue devil eyes lights, dancing in the belly of the night. Hey, morning star, give me them bolt cutters. I'll trade my soul for a spark and some sulfur. The gate knows my name, it shivers like a bride. But iron's just fear that learned to hide. One hard kick from a work boot heel. Hear them hinges scream like a bobcat's wheel. All you keepers with your iron ears, you ain't heard nothing till the wisteria shears through the roof like a drunkard's prayer, strung up with the devil's own hair. Hey, morning star, give me them bolt cutters. I'll trade my soul for a spark and some sulfur. The gate knows my name, it shivers like a bride. But iron's just fear that learned to hide. Met the locksmith in a midnight ditch. His hands were cold, but his tongue was a switch. Said, boy, this cage is your own damn spine. Now dance in the dark till you like the time. Now the stars are just nails in the hangman's floor, and the gates swinging wide on busted jaws. Let the blue lights flood my sail. I waltz with the shadows straight to hell, with a wisteria crown and a rusted chain. Ain't no lock bill can hold my name. Morning star, you're too late now. I use your spark to burn the vow. The gate is just ash in a shotgun blast, and the blue lights taste like I rode down from the hollow hills where the graves don't sleep and the blood don't spill. I got a Bible burned and a Colt in hand. Ain't no mercy in this no man's land. They took my kin, they took my name, left me drowning in the smoking flame. Now every mile is a curse I feed, every step's on with a darker seed. Saints die screaming when the devil walks in. Light don't hold where the dark begins. I ain't no prophet, I ain't no priest. I'm the famine riding at your feast. Redemption's just a ghost I've seen, and saints die screaming in my dream. I met an angel at the blackened gate. She said, boy, you're riding too close to hate. I spit on grace and rode on past, my soul too cracked, my heart too fast. I don't pray, I
the devil walks in. Light don't hold where the dark begins. I ain't no prophet, I ain't no priest. I'm the famine riding at your feast. Redemption's just a ghost I've seen, and saints die screaming in my dream. The sun sets blood on the canyon wall, and I hear the Lord, but I won't crawl. He says turn back, but I know that tone is the devil talking in a righteous moan. So I ride through fire, through smoke and sin, with the weight of the world carved into my skin. One last name on a list of pain, then maybe I'll sleep or rise again. Saints die screaming when the devil walks in. Light don't hold where the dark begins. I ain't no prophet, I ain't no priest. I'm the famine riding at your feast. Redemption's just a ghost I've seen, and saints die screaming in my dreams. No heaven waits, no hell denies, just a rider lost beneath godless skies. If justice comes, it won't wear white, it'll bleed like me in the dead of night.
Through fields of poison and curse ride, the runaways crawl under moonlit sky. The hour is hollow, the silence loud, the moon like a beast behind a shroud. I saw the garden turn to clay, the rich man's gold just rot away. The city sank in thorn and grime, and time forgot its holy rhyme. Let the rivers dry, let the oceans burn, let the sun go out and never return. Let the sky fall down like ash and thunder, and bury the world we tore asunder. No rain, no wind, no light to borrow, just the long, slow death of tomorrow. Let spiders string their silent chords across the necks of broken lords. Let rats be born in velvet halls, and maggots feast on empire's walls. Let go be nests for crawling things, and silence hum on shattered strings. Let music die in rust and mold, and beauty choke on what it sold. Let the breath turn sharp like steel and smoke. Let the days limp on, half broke. Let the seconds stretch like wire and flame, and carve their names in skin and shame. No peace, no sleep, no final grace, just the echo of a curse at play. Let thirst be king and blood be wine. Let tongues swell up and stars decline. Let hooves stomp through the vineyard's heart, and leave behind a bitter art. Let hail rain down with burning light, and chase the dreamers into night. Let stone be split and serpents rise, to pierce the flesh of lullabies. Let the sky crack open with a scream. Let the earth betray its dream. Let the thunder roll through mercy, no prayer, no saving sound. Just ash and thunder raining down.
I seen him a-comin', black cloud over his shoulder, vultures flying in the sky and thunder in the distance. Said, boys, if you're listening, I could use a little help. Let's head him off at the pass before he gets down to Georgia. We'll make a run at the devil. 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 From the distance, just leave him alone. It's a fool's errand, you'll never catch him. So I took out my knife and I carved into the table. We know where he's going, we'll see you all in Georgia. We'll make a run at the devil. 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 I struck the graveyard at 3:15. Moon like a bullet hole in a cedar tree.
Shovel bit clay with a rusted grin till the coffin lid sighed and I crawled in. She was colder than winter, but her smile stayed warm. Porcelain skin and a wedding dress torn. I whispered, "Forgive me," as I lifted her free, but her eyes opened slow and they fixed on me. Now the wheels of the night roll iron on steel. I'm a sinner on a southbound rail to feel, with a dead girl's hand in my living glove. I'm bound for glory or I'm bound for love. Every mile is a prayer, every mile is a sin, till the dirt tastes like her lips again. On my trail like a hound from hell. Preacher's got a sermon and a death knell bell, but I traded my soul for a second-hand kiss. Left the grave wide open just to feel her bliss. She hums lullabies that the crows repeat. We sleep in boxcars, her heart don't beat. I carve our names in the tunnel wall. If love is a crime, then we own it all. Now the wheels of the night roll iron on steel. I'm a sinner on a southbound rail to feel, with a dead girl's hand in my living glove. I'm bound for glory or I'm bound for love, till the last spike's driven and the last bell rings. Let the dirt taste like her lips, let the choir never sing. Moans through the pines, her perfume's riding sacramental wines. I'd burn every Bible, I'd damn every town, just to keep that velvet nightgown down. They say I'm mad, and maybe they're right, but I've danced with the dark and I courted the night. When the rails run out and the lantern fades, I'll lay me beside her in the honeymoon grave. Stone will be our headboard, moss our sheet, and the worms will marry the living and the meat. Till then I ride with a shadow pressed tight, kissing the corpse that keeps me alive.